Okay, so there's only one thing that I aim to achieve with this video, and that is to give you the 10 steps to writing and selling your first ebook. By the end of this video, you will be able to know exactly what you should do in order to write your first ebook and start selling it. I truly believe ebooks are one of the easiest ways to get into digital products. So if you're a content creator, or maybe you have an idea, or maybe you're just an expert at something, or you have a burning desire to share something you are passionate about, I think ebooks are the way to go. And this video is a spin-off of a video that I did a couple of days back talking about the top 7 digital product ideas that you can start selling today. That video got quite the reactions, and I want to just break down exactly how you can start selling your ebook today. So let's not drag it on for too long. So the first thing you want to do is to start by researching your ideal audience. You want to do this because knowing your ideal audience is going to guide you on what types of problems or what types of questions they have that they want to answer. If you don't know who you want to talk to, how do you know exactly what questions or what problems they need solved? Build an audience persona, someone that you want to be talking to ideally, and start answering the questions that they have. One of the best ways to do this is to hang out in groups like Facebook groups, Reddit groups, wherever you can find a group of people with the same ideologies and the same interests. That's where you want to begin. So you want to start there and start looking for the recurring questions that people have. What are the things that they talk about in a recurring fashion? What questions do they have? What problems do they need solved? That is your cue to create something that caters to that audience. Now the next step is to start creating an outline for your book. So now that you know exactly what questions you want to answer, what problems you want to solve with your ebook, it's time to start building out the outline. The outline is really important because it allows you to lay down your information in such a way that is easily digestible. Imagine going to a bookstore and you pick up a book, you get home and you start reading it, and everything just looks scattered. There's no layout and a proper way that information was laid out. I bet you will be dropping that ebook within a matter of minutes. So it's important to have your outline so that they know exactly what steps to follow. The same way this video right now, there's an outline I'm following for this video. It's important to do that because our brain likes patterns. Our brain likes to do things in a sequential order that is easy to digest. Now, the third step is to start writing your ebook. Of course, an ebook is a book first and foremost. So you need to start writing the content of the ebook. And when writing this content of the ebook, you want to make sure that you're using very clear and simple language. A lot of people, when they're trying to put something out there, they try to use big words and technical jargon just so they can sound smarter. But you don't have to do that. If you have a burning passion for something, if you have a hobby that you want to share or a question that you know something about, you will naturally be able to answer those questions. You don't have to, come up with big words to make people think that you're smart. You are smart. That's why you're writing that ebook. So you need to believe in your ability to answer those specific questions. Use simple language. Lay out your information in such a way that people can easily understand. Just like what I'm doing in this video. I'm not trying to impress you. I'm not trying to, use big words in order to impress my audience. I'm trying to give you the information in such a way that is straightforward, and so you can move on to do other things. Now, the next step, when you are writing this ebook, you want to make sure that you're including practical tips and examples to make your information more actionable and relevant to your readers. A lot of books out there, a lot of ebooks, and I'm very guilty of this because I've written quite some ebooks in the past, and a lot of information in this ebook can be very vague because people want to make sure that they have a 100-page ebook or a 90-page ebook. But the problem is that a lot of the information in these ebooks, when it's that long, are very vague and so general that they do not include any practical guide, any practical tips to actually solve the problem or answer the question that you're trying to answer. So you want to make sure that you're including practical tips, what exactly should be done and when it should be done at any point of your ebook. So do not make it vague. Whatever you think or you feel should not go into that ebook. It just shouldn't be in there. Now, the next thing you want to do is to get feedback on the information in your ebook. A lot of people just want to put something out there as fast as possible, but the best way to really perfect the content of your ebook and to make sure that it really solves the problem, that it really answers questions, is to get feedback on it. You want to give it to people to go through, to read through, and give you feedback on whether or not it solves that problem or not. Because the worst thing you want to do is to put an ebook out there, you think it solves the problem, but in actual reality, it does not do that. So you want to make sure you get feedback on that ebook before you start distributing it to a wider audience. Now, the next thing you want to do is to market your ebook. Start marketing your ebook. Your ebook is no use if you have it on your laptop or on your devices and nobody can see it, nobody has access to it. So you want to make sure that you're actively marketing your ebook, making sure it gets out there, because that's the only way that it's actually useful. You can consider using platforms like YouTube. If you have an audience on YouTube, start talking about it. If you have an audience on Twitter or any of that social platforms, start talking about it. Even if your audience is as tiny as this, you want to make sure that you start talking about your ebook so that people can know about it, so that the information in that ebook can actually serve real people. How do you now generate interest for your ebook once you start talking about it? If you want to charge something for that ebook, the best way to do that is to start offering free sample, maybe the first and second chapter of your ebook. You want to give it for free. Make sure people get access to it. Make sure they get a sneak peek of what's inside, because that's how you really build interest. Nobody is going to buy anything from you if they don't think, or if they don't feel very strongly that it's going to solve a problem for them. Now, the next important thing is pricing of your ebook. Pricing is really important because it's going to make or break your ebook. Now, the best way to price your ebook is to see what other ebooks in that same niche, in that same topic, what they sell for. Now, your ebook, you can price it anywhere from $2 up until $29. Some people even charge as much as $40 for the ebook. But what you charge for your ebook is going to depend very greatly on the content of that ebook and how valuable it is to your audience. You want to make sure that the price of your ebook is commensurate with the value that it offers to people. Say, for example, you have a 60-page ebook with an audio version of it, with some other templates and workbooks. Of course, that is more valuable than a 15-page ebook that has no audio, that has no templates, no workbooks whatsoever. You're not going to price your ebook that has all of this additional value the same way that you price an ebook that has no other value than the ebook itself. So you want to make sure that you price your ebook in such a way that it is commensurate with the value of that ebook. I cannot tell you exactly what you can price your ebook, but just do some research and see what other ebooks solving the same problems that you're trying to solve, what they sell for, so you can appropriately price that ebook. So how do you really sell your ebook? The best way to do that is to create a landing page. There are many softwares out there that you can use. An example is System.io, which I've talked extensively about. You can find a video that I made about creating landing pages with System.io in the cards here. You can also use lead pages to create attractive landing pages that you can use to market your ebook. If you can't do it yourself, I would advise that you hire someone, hire a professional who can help you design landing pages, who does that as a professional service. That way you'll be getting the best version of whatever it is you're trying to create yourself. Now, the next step is to continuously gather feedback from your readers and make sure that you're continually improving the content of that ebook. Of course, your ebook can develop into something else. It's just an entry point into the world of digital product. Your ebook can develop into a full-blown course. Don't limit yourself to that ebook. It's a great way to start and to test out your ideas and see if there's anybody out there who might be interested in them. If this video has been helpful, consider subscribing, and if you have any questions whatsoever, leave them in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. My name is Daniel, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.